Hey guys, welcome back to TF Hot Rods. I'm Scoop. Today we're going to be working on our F-100 Project Fall Truck. Today we're going to be mounting the vintage air unit in preparation to do the smooth firewall. So sit back, relax, hit that like and subscribe button. Let's get going. So as you can see, we've already cut the firewall out of the truck in preparation for this. The factory firewall had a big bulge in the center of it to accommodate the inline motor that was an option in these trucks from the factory. Because of that, the vintage air unit that we chose to put in this truck for the customer just simply wouldn't fit. The vehicle already has a full stereo system in it with a radio, and the AC unit just wouldn't fit up behind the dash. After a long talk with the customer, we decided that the best bet would be a smooth firewall and mount the vintage air on its own mounting bracket and let the firewall stay clean. So what we decided to do is we're going to mount the vintage air off of a couple brackets sitting right behind the firewall. So I'm going to look around and see what we got from metal laying around, get some metal going, see what we can do to build these brackets today. Okay, went and took a few measurements of the truck, found this 3/8 by 1 inch bar stock we're going to use. Decided the best thing to do would probably be to weld this into like an H-type pattern. Use the shorter bar is going to go where the hump needs to be. We don't know how big and what shape we're going to do with that hump yet, so I'm just going to cut this bar a little bit short. We'll go ahead and weld it into 3 spots on the truck, and then we'll go from there. I'm going to get this all tacked up, and then we'll move on over to the truck. already put some marks on our brackets here. We do need to we're gonna go ahead and move this over to the mill. We're gonna get our holes drilled and tapped so that we can get the unit mounted up in there, fully mock it up, and then we'll tack the brackets into the truck. So I'll meet you over at the mill. Okay, we're over at the mill. I found some 5/16 18 studs, stainless. I'm gonna go ahead and use these. I already got them on hand. Don't need to go buy nothing special for this. It's just holding the unit up. I'm gonna go ahead and get these 3 holes drilled, tap them, and then we'll go back over to the truck, get the unit mounted to this, make sure our holes all line up, and then we'll get it came across an issue here. Our studs are a little bit too long. At the top, the studs, there's nothing to interfere with, but on the bottom, as you can see, we're running into the case of the vintage air unit. I think our best bet here is just going to be to turn the stud down into the bar a little bit further, and it will cut it off on the back side before we weld it flush. So we got the bracket all tacked into place and fully welded, and we got the vintage air unit bolted in place. This is going to allow us to know exactly where our outlets for our vintage air for the air conditioning and the heater lines to come through the firewall. At this point, we can make our template and start getting our firewall laid out, getting our bulkhead put in place for the AC lines and heater hoses, getting our brackets made for the hood hinge springs, and getting our bead roll pattern all laid out. Unfortunately, this is all the time we got today, so tune in next time. We'll start getting the template made for the firewall, get our hoses all laid in place, and hopefully get the firewall tacked into place. So stick around, come by next time, like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon.